Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Arkanja's Gaming. Arkanja's here bringing some more Space Engineers and the Wrong Move. Alright guys, well, as it stands, the name of the series actually is a good name because we did make the wrong move. We made the wrong move of trying to chase after another base and we couldn't get there in time due to, well, I'm going to say my incompetence. But let's see what we can do this episode. So guys, we are here at this... what's it called? SAMG base. So before we get underway, let's leave ourselves a new beacon. SAMG mining station, because as far as I can tell, that's actually what they sell here. Yeah, and let's get underway. See what we can do. I'm going to start by going after that unknown signal there. That's a little way away. Let's see. So we want to go that way. Because mission-wise, I don't really want to use the hydrogen engines up, even though we've got quite a nice big tank of it. I'd rather be using the ion engines until we can get to a stage where we find somewhere which can actually sell the ice that we need. For a slow landing. Ooh, bit too harsh. Don't know why I hit the key for the parachute. Let's see what we can get. Ah, nothing again. Let's see what we can get down to. Alright, so we've got some components in there. Alright, that's all good. Now I did say about replacing that, so let's get to that, shall we? Now where have they put it? Hatch covers. Gotta be around here somewhere. Sounds like we've got a wolf in the area. One thing at a time. Where on earth have they put them? There they are. Right in front of my face. No. That was more the speed. It's too long. one. That's exactly the droid I'm looking for. But we need interior and we need construction. Was that one there we wanted? There we go. So now we can open that up, get access to the port right there. Drop everything in, and we are golden. Oops. There we go. Like I said, wolves. See if I can grind them down. So obviously these are cyber wolves, so that's why they got parts in them. Oh, some power cells. Now those we're going to keep for ourselves. But that was beneficial. Okay, so now I think what we're going to do, let's get the right engine groups, is head back into space. I mean, because ideally speaking, we want to be going that way. But first of all, we've got to go that way. So let's get to 90. So we'll get perpendicular. We can turn off the atmospherics actually, because we are literally just burning with that aft engine. Oh, actually, hold on. We do have engines on the back as well, so maybe we also need to modify the ship again to be able to cope with the atmospheric maneuvers. Unidentified signal near to the station. That's mighty peculiar. not sure whether we've got the necessary equipment to be able to handle it, say. Why am I going down? I'm going down because I'm not going up. No, still not high enough for the ion engines to be 100% effective. %, gravity. I mean, I would have thought by now the ion engines would be fully effective. No. $24,000. $25,000. It's sort of effective, but not very. Nope. Over 30k, but still slowing down. Come on. I really don't want to do another hydrogen burst if I can help it. But I think I may have to in the end. Oh, no. Speed is... Speed is stopped and increasing now. So it must be high enough out of the Earth-like atmosphere. This truly is hard without a reactor powered or a solar panelled something. It's really hard to sorry, where did it say there was an unknown signal? All the way down there? I just came from there. No, seriously, it's good. We're almost there. And we're on our way back to the SOCG station. We're getting further and further away from the planet for obvious reasons. We're now down a half a tank. Blimey. Oh, I left the hatch open. Now, I did come up with an idea, but it's going to be really challenging to do, to be able to connect on a radar system. But I was saying that I'm looking at those asteroids up there. I'm wondering if that's debris by that asteroid there, or if that's more asteroids. Going to go with more asteroids. But we really need to get ourselves to a point where we can get a bigger ship, and the only way we're going to do that is in space. Blimey, are we not far enough away yet? .06 gravity on us as well. I think we're sort of skimming the exosphere at the moment. Starting to leave it as well, 0.5. 05. There we go, we've escaped. So I can now turn off the dampeners. It's interesting, what's it? I think it's still on. Alright. close that hatch. So it may be that we may have to get a mining ship and harvest at the moon for ice to be able to utilise the hydrogen effectively. I mean, other than the fact that in the previous episode we lost 10 points of reputation, you know, with this particular faction, which is that one, SOCG. Oops. But as you can see, our faction rating is improved. I don't know what these do, to be honest with you. I just put them on anyway, just for a matter of course. But yeah, so it's going to be a case of once we get back to the station, I think that's when we're going to really need to start thinking about, you know, where do we go next, what do we do. And we might have to be more search missions until we get a bigger ship. It's going to be a long way at that rate. It's a shame there isn't a way of being able to create like a radar system for the small grid with the mod that I've got. So if I go in here, let's get rid of all this, and go radar, you can only get it in the large grid variety as and when it decides it's going to let me do so. So I mean, there we go. I mean, that's it in comparison. It's huge. But what it does is incredible. The only way I can think of going from one size to another is through utilising rotors. But I don't believe you can go from a small grid rotor maybe you can. Maybe you can. Ooh. Certainly don't want it on the bottom. And here's a good place as any, so alright. Oh yeah, okay. So, is that the road ahead? See if we can add the radar on top. No. I mean, it was an interesting try. But I think we're just going to... We'll stick with what we got. I mean, there's got to be a way of going from small grid to large grid without actually having to create a large grid item with a power supply so it doesn't get auto trashed, and then attaching that with a yeah, it could be an absolute nightmare. I mean, even though we've got the power cells, we don't have enough. Because if we go back out and we check our power cells, we need 20 power cells. And I think we only got, what, less than 10? Less than 10. Oh, what is that? We still got the package. But we don't have a destination. Oh, it's just an asteroid. Yeah, again, this is why his render distance isn't that great. So even if you wanted to search and try and find some of these things that are littered around space, it's almost an impossibility. So like an M2 barrage. I mean, is it part destroyed? High profile transport. Oh, now that is nice. I like how they've done this ring of what looks like hydrogen engines or ion colliders or something. Now this, I'm guessing, is to do with the Factorum. And then that's a container down on the planet. So there isn't much in the area at the moment. Well, at least we're getting there anyway. We're almost at the station. Hold on. We have reactors? Since when the hell did we have reactors? Where are they? Alright. I give up. Where are these reactors? Snow 2 generator. It's the battery. I did not know we had some reactors on this thing. Holy cow. That changes everything. At least for power generation anyway. Yeah, I've got no clue. Oh, bother. Yeah, small reactors. Oh. Stone the crows. They're on too. I've only got 9 hours left in it. Should be enough to do something with it even. Fully recharged in 23 minutes. Okay, that's okay. Although we're going to need our engines soonish. We're going to slow down somewhere near this station. And then have a crack at maybe having a look at this unidentified signal. Probably getting our everything handed to us. Be interesting to see what's in the area. feels like we've been travelling forever. And to think, in real life, this would take 3 days to get to the moon from the Earth. Or the Earth to the moon, which is what we're doing. Sorry, my bad. Okay, I can see the... Hello, what was that? Thought I saw another dome on the surface of the moon. I put past it, I mean there are plenty of them. Alright, well we're within range of the station there. Actually, we can do this either way around, can't we? We should start seeing that going back up again now. There we go. There is something out there that is not friendly. Whoa! Yeah, definitely not prepared for that. So we can clearly see that it was a ruse, a law. So something we're definitely not going to do again. So we'll head back to the station and we will pick up ourselves something to do and try and get that done before we call this video to an end. But I think this is why we definitely need to figure out how to create drones. Things to protect us and go and fight the war for us. Oh, I see. This is where we're about halfway between one and the other. So so we're rising up again from the moon. Just a burst from our hydrogen engine. That was close. So I'm just using my ions. Use our downward facing camera. Oh, not too far forward. Somewhere in there. There we go. Right. No, which way was down? Down. Down was this way. Okay. So let's check out the contracts first. See what we got. Alright, so acquisitions. So we could have bought some silver. Yeah, I don't think I've got any of that. Bounties, escorts. Right, hauling. Let's see what we've got here. 10 kilometers away? I don't think we're going to do that in 1 hour, 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh. Repairs. I'm not even sure we could do these. Tell you what. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a crack at one of these repair missions. We'll take the cheapest of them all and see what we've got to do. Climb back up to our ship. Job is that way. have to use our hydrogen engines to slow down even. As close as we can here without bumping into it. Might be an idea. I think we damaged us as much as we damaged it. Okay. Right, so what we got? So we need some steel plate. Things like that. Okay, let's get some steel plate first. That was an unknown signal there for us. Oh! Does that mean we completed the contract? Yeah, we completed the contract. Alright, well, before we move out... Okay, we're smashed in the front end of the ship, I'll tell you that much. Without taking out the cockpit, I can't really get to these components at the front. It smashed them like straight into the grill. Come on, get them. You're not going to let me get them unless I completely remove the cockpit. In that case then, sod it. Let's get to the unknown signal, we'll grab that and then we'll call it. But looks like we can start doing a few of these repair missions, which is great. Because that will help if we run out of search and rescue. I'm hoping that more of these unknown signals we also do as well, the more of the chance we'll eventually run into another drop pod, sorry, with some engines on it. Down at 20 meters per second. So when we get one with more engines, that is good for us for obvious reasons. Slowing down being one of them. As well as speeding up, actually, come to think of it. Tell you what, let's just go after it. There we go. All right. Badger welder. Okay. Well, this is more parts for us. Find our ship in the Big Black. Where is the base? There it is. Bit of hydrogen power. Just to save us a bit of time. Yeah, I mean, that's been pretty good. I mean, yeah, we've been able to get back into space. We've had a quick nosy at how dangerous these unidentified signals are, and the fact that we are nowhere near ready and qualified to be able to do any of them. We've managed to do a repair mission, and yeah, I mean, who knows what is going to happen next. I mean, yeah, maybe soon we will get that large grid ship. I mean, yeah, we can have a look at those before we sign off as well. You know, I still find it amazing that ion engines are nowhere near as efficient as hydrogen engines. But hydrogen engines, you've got the added issue of being able to speed up and slow down in time. So but you got the ice that you got to deal with. It's like it's always something. Okay. Where's the entrance? I've lost it. There we go. Right, so we finished the contract. So, actually, before we get stuck with that, let's put away any credits we've amassed. So we've got about 15,000. Turn on numlock, might help. 423, so taking us to 178,000, so we're on our way. I mean, yeah, fine, we're nowhere near a ship yet, but we're on our way. I mean, you got something like maybe the Blue Ambassador Explorer, which is quite a nice space-going vessel. Don't think you can land. Might be able to land that thing on a planet, but I wouldn't even try it. Let's see what else we got. Ion Constructor. I mean, that might be a good one to have for repair jobs in space. 356,000. Is that? That's small grid. So let's have a look. Is there anything that's large grid? A kite is small grid. That's small grid. Don't know about the starter ship, whether that's small or large grid. TT420, that might be what we're looking at. That's like 7 mil. You've got the Prospector. I mean, that's 3.5 mil. That might be our next one. HO1. Yeah, I think we need to aim for about 3.5 million as a starter for 10. Me doing a lot of missions, but saying that though, I mean, let's see. Is there anything we can sell? Not really. I mean, not yet. Shame we can't sell salvage. But there we go. What was that? Something just happened. I'm not sure what though. But anyway. Long and short of it is we need about 3.5 million, so we need to do a load of these sort of missions like searches and stuff like that, as well as seeing what we can do in terms of repairs, because I mean there's a repair contract there for $250,000, but what does that entail? ... We'll find that out next episode, so join me again where we will see what we can do in terms of repair contracts. Thank you, God bless, Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year.